Well, you know, we got that Republican debate tonight, and one thing we won't hear that we've heard in all of them before is how Ted Cruz has no Senate support because the senator just landed his first colleague. It's Senator Mike Lee. He's officially backing, there you go, Mike Lee from Utah, officially backing Ted Cruz, two Tea Party comrades, if you will. But that's one. It's official, so we'll see what happens from there. Meanwhile, you don't want Trump to be president? Well, how about Speaker Ryan for president? There's one super PAC that wants it. In fact, they say Speaker Ryan's operatives now are sending cease and desist to the super PAC, pushing him to run for president. Ambassador Earle Mack is with us. He is the man behind the PAC. Welcome, Ambassador.
Charles, nice to see you.
You too. Hey, let me ask you about this thing. This anyone but Trump kind of thing. It makes for a great hashtag, but it seems to have actually helped Donald Trump a lot more than it's hurt him.
Well, I think you're right. But first, let me tell your viewers to please go to draftspeakerryan.com. We're collecting 1 million signatures to raise the awareness that we love the speaker and that the speaker is the right man for the job. So not
only did you get off a commercial right off the beginning, which I give you kudos for, but you've also told those folks with the cease and desist, go pound mud.
Well, first, Charles, let me tell you that I'm not against, and this operation and the team is not against any of these candidates. You all know that you have to have 1,237 delegates. And those are the rules. And if you don't get 1,237 delegates on the first ballot, then the confusion starts and the chaos starts.
But Ambassador,
so
with all due respect,
this is just an alternative.
With all due respect, though, what you're saying, though, is that we all know the math now, but you're saying if you got 0 delegates, you should have a shot at the presidency. Wouldn't that underscore the anger out there? Because I consider Ted Cruz and Donald Trump to be outsiders. They've dominated this whole process. You're actually going to come in and tell the GOP voters who have already upset with the GOP establishment that you were right. You were right not to trust us because we're going to go against your will one more time and put our man in.
Well, look at the Florida Sun-Sentinel, the largest paper in South Florida. And they made an unprecedented move. They did not endorse any of the candidates. So there's a lot of confusion out there. But I will vote and I will support any candidate that is the Republican standard bearer. If Trump, Cruz, Rubio, I'm happy to support. But if it happens that there's a deadlock convention, a guy like Paul Ryan, a family man, been firmly vetted before, he not only is a great leader, but he's a great uniter. He'll unite the party, he'll unite America. And this is more of an altruistic, a real PAC. I don't know Speaker Ryan at all.
Right. I want you to take a listen because, you know, there are a lot of other people who've been in the establishment for a while who have similar sentiments. Mitt Romney and Neil Bush both saying Trump or nobody. You want to take a listen to this?
Mitt Romney, the 2012 presidential candidate, would sit out an election?
No, I'm not going to sit out. I'll either vote for a conservative who runs or I'll write in the name of a conservative.
When you serve with humility, you know, that's an important value of our country. And so, no, I couldn't support a guy who's
So what would you do in that event, Neil? Would you sit out the election? Would you vote for Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders or who?
I definitely would not be for Bernie Sanders. I definitely will not be for Hillary Clinton.
So you'd sit it out?
I'm afraid I'd sit it out.
Really?
Maybe a third-party candidate runs out. I hope not.
So Ambassador, essentially they're saying that they wouldn't go as far as voting for someone else. You actually say ultimately you're willing to vote for the nominee no matter who it is, even if it is Donald Trump, but that you think because of the disarray within the party, they need someone who can heal it, and that would be Paul Ryan.
This is the year of the discontented white males, and that's what Jerry Seib wrote about. And your first question to me was about Donald Trump and all these attack ads. Well, it seems like the more attack ads against Donald Trump, the Romney coming out and I think he was out of order, putting down Donald.
So what's your opposition to Donald Trump?
All I'm here for is to show the people that in case of a deadlock convention, there's Paul Ryan, and I want to raise the consciousness of Paul Ryan, and I want to show Paul Ryan that in case there is a deadlock convention, we're going to have a million votes, a million signatures that's going to support Paul Ryan.
Have you spoken to Paul Ryan about this?
No, I haven't. I don't even know the man.
It's more than likely he would be against it, do you think?
Well, Charles, can I tell you this?
Sure.
If anybody were asked to be the standard bearer, to be the president of the greatest country in the world, the most powerful country of the world, that's a supreme honor, and I can't see anybody turning down an honor like that.
All right, well, listen, he was lured to the speakership against his will, so maybe the White House. Well, Ambassador Mack, we got to leave it there.
Well, Charles, thank you very much for having me.
Really appreciate it.
I appreciate being on.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again real soon.
I hope so.
All righty.
All right.